Akwaaba. No, you Akwaaba. In our literal meaning, they are welcoming you back. And a general statement for everyone. This conversation started in the palace of the Gamanje. All welcoming for no CO. Or no, ni palace had dear. Uti or you know, say the palace how about dear. Say or wabano or Jimwatnasia. On to me, Kase Akwaaba. In crime palace. Now the other can say, Obaake. Me I just way atu. Okay, like it was a statement he made to welcome the people that came around. On to me, and naturally, on to me, Akwaaba, King's Palace, and on to me, welcome. So it was just a statement to know that this is how we welcome our people in the Ghana state. Then the thing escalated from there. But Akwaaba say. Yet different languages were coming from. Nothing stopped them from adding the third language. I'm just or the Ghana language. I don't know the third language. It makes no difference. What must say? And you so be right to be language more. But me say you call Ashanti region. You talk about Obaake Ashanti region, but it should be smaller. And the Akwaaba and Ashanti region here kesiye. What does it? Ashanti region be Akwaaba and we go can say airport no.
And be kesenaka wezolo na yeketwa na Obaake.
Ayeketwa because that is and to call homes voter region. Now could do voter. Now ko ban say oh tro voter dia.
Wezolo na
kesiye. Na Akwaaba ayeketwa.
Enti mu ko dakra dia mo be tro.
Enti se ko mu kasa na ye den.
Ye de ne ye mo na Akwaaba.
Yo, enti mo ka Akwaaba na. Akwaaba na oya kan
say ye ka fanti
there be Akwaaba na mo nyina mo ka ye man won say Akwaaba na
nti ye ka Akwaaba na
because it's a
nya botre
what you say so their coming their request the request is not bad and I think say it's long overdue but just say everyone said the presentation and the entry your consistent way we see that's where the issue is. But it's not anything bad. What did he say? I echo what you say?
Yeah.
I echo ye ahe kolo.
Ya tobia
na.
Ayen cry.
Ahe. Ye to.
Hi.
Ye dabi ahe kolo. Ahe.
Ye to. Ya tobia na.
Ye to.
So then me patrol yesuya de. Why is it that any obi koshia obi na oye ejuma e bia won say bia amazing bia na obi ye jodo or say any me mama iko like
ahekolo is the word aheko.
Oh, I see.
What was here and it was a natural thing but see as language is growing obi a modify ka me ma example bi to say mokola enye mokola o makola
me kwa ko faja
me faja gal for na ba ho no mo soja enti kran for no be se mo so bidia o mo di bidie bre won no mo faja e di akoto mo koport ndi soja wo ho enti bi san se okọ hin kola
okay me ko faja
and microphone ntin kran nti microphone ba ho am ni makola bi na ye makola e wo makola
okay
alajo ayeti ezi alajo in English word o alajo ala ajo
ye to yesa
microphone kaluafo no ba ye no jomo ya ne se omo ba no mo di koye nsuo no edu anajo a omo so bobo a green omo water station still kura enti ebisa microphone se na mo ko hin mi ya hin ala na ajo ewo ala ajo. So all the words you hear they depict a certain meaning ya ebi I am concentrating on teaching it. What does it? Enti Obaake it's like I'm in expectation that you will definitely come back. That's the meaning of it. Obaake. Definitely I'm in an expectation mood that you definitely come. Definitely you.
It's welcome and cause I can't say one crime.
Obaake.
Then one I will say what I see.
What's it welcome and I can't say I'm say Obaake.
Now Obaake na such say.
No matter what I say, I'm in expectation that you will come.
Then you're welcome.
Yes. What you know is greetings. Good morning.
Me ojo ntene no teacher ni room na oje ko chon lo
Mr. Take say no chere me
oka oje ko oje mla chon lo it's a response to it.
It's a response.
the room man aso oje ko chon lo
oje ko oje mla o shue.
Okay.
One man
your mind you thought it was Akwaaba or something.
Oje ko chon lo.
So if you watch, and honestly speaking by research, one of the difficult languages in Ghana to learn is the Ghana language.
True.
Very difficult.
And it is the only language that is in the medical books. Contomine was then, they made it to the bracket green leaves. But Koshoko, it's a course you study till today. It's a Ghana language and yet superior. But it's difficult. It's not to say, Oba buko nkwana kotaria. You say Oba tahin in krani kura bisausa. And it's like the hospitality of the Ghans have really gone far to the extent say Obiajatum. But if they are requesting for these to be placed, so we will not understand say Nkrankasani was saying here, and now can Oba can they can way like yeah so ke atu ni me jewo dom na ye grand greeting na ka say ye greeting in your one a sentence like the northern greeting it's the same thing you get the sentence say be some me papa to say whatever that's how we live enti sa oba keno it should not cause any scare because already the guys have always been waiting for a lot of things that is irritating but they are quiet. What do you say? Beans any gari any gobe the friend your gari. So if you want to celebrate a festival in this country, should it be Gobe Festival or Yoke Gari Festival?
Yoke Gari.
But we do have it. It's Gobe. There are people that I can say, I'm not radio so I can cry. I'm an owners of the radio station. I'm a ward in some moment can cry on radio station.
Why?
Yes.
But we have
but in Canada.
But you see, but there are can radio station. I can't cry. I mean, there's this girl, Ohima. If you listen to her introduction, she will introduce in all the languages, and it's so brilliant, even with French and others. And the Oba cannot request no more yet, and you be a fresh. She say you can request schools here in Accra
because me cholo one chair me back.
Okay,
cholo one
chair. Okay, no, it's good. But actually, me I was taught in school, but me because even fear the chair with you, my grandmother don't come for grammar. But yeah, can you come? Should cool as say your mother go school. Omo na ye kwapin twi.
A tree any French.
So the Ghana language is not here. When people study Ghana in teacher training, they move them to their can regions to go and teach something else. And it's on record. Until your mother go school, omo usua akan language.
So into ufi say Ghana channel request no sa aban grant mana enka eye because
it is no two ways to argue about that. Say, BBC, before I said you voter region. It should resonate, and I like I said, resonate with us because it gives you that cultural belief. And the Gamancha Palace now or the Akwaaba Abonechia, how will you feel? Just like you go to the palace of the of Otumfo and you Obaake Ewonechi, how will you feel? So it is not in the wrong place. But I think, say, the way we approached it, what must say? Tourism say, we didn't sanction it. We say, I didn't sanction it. You know, maybe say, so anybody can go and do something anywhere. Send them to next week. Look at one. Now my people they all what do I say?
Now, baby, at the end of bono, a government in a year, and as an individual.
So now, per the letter we read, the GD said, the BB cost will not be. Because what if you tourism what say no yeah and the end your hair
so almost say what they him fan airport the omunye you
the be airport the omunye me chair
kwame
come conversation this start
say almost sooner or no so yes omo ye under ministry no omo di omo share a tourism for no omo di only say
million
some
how can innovation.
No, almost any
the museum agency works under the tourism. Because creative island job as you want
agencies need na share.
But according to said there maybe some research am I say. Omo to me no omo so omo kita no tourism phone to me be show omo.
That's not true.
Because honorable Krekumanti.
Yeah, tourism. Yeah, Ministry of Tourism.
Honorable Krekumanti.
It's almost a sign.
Almost see any almost sign. Letter by you. It's an enemy almost say you on Korea.
But the one is editing. Once I airport, they may editing.
No, this one actually.
This one, they were home.
The Memorial Park, no, they've changed it.
They've changed it.
Like I said, yes. So the GTA official communique, they said they are not aware. They didn't endorse the change.
Like
so that's how he's raising the question. So how did the change happen?
Dangerous because like I said,
very.
Yeah, very. No, former minister. Also, this is an answer. They say call out a base. They say, what must say? Most renovation. They say hot flooding. And so, who is sanctioning it? Because on my I say the tourism was making a lot of money from their place as part of the IGF. So much one day I must say BB. No more. Let's see. I don't even go up on Tiana. Let's see. Let's sell a chair about one day.
Yeah.
You must say Kumali to Lutrot. Many better party. I do the what I say. Make a decision so. But I think the approach could be the reason.
Okay.
All the requests the Ghana Manche is making, it's not displaced because last time we see Nima said you I was a for there. I'm saying no, Nima I was a for crew. Nima
ohene.
Nima ohene crew. Enti man will be near Wusakasa. Man Momo B.
Wow. Momo B.
So what happened was that it's like new town. It's new town. So when they separated Nime from the old town people, when the Nime are leaving and they are going in here, when Momo B we are going to old town.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Mamobi, which
is Mamobi,
which means old town.
So Mamobi now corrupted Mamobi.
So I'm saying that so Nima is not a word from the Islamic. No. Nima. Call here Tebibiano, Tebibiashi, Lashibi. All these ones, they are Ghana words that came out as a result of something. Ajiri nano. And Ajiri gado. Ajiri Branson.
Okay.
Nano ne garden. Ajiri nano.
Ajiri gano.
Hey.
You know, focus say you saying the power.
What I say?
Oh man.
So everything that Ghana comes, it comes something like B. You understand that? When I say B, what does it mean?
Axe.
No, it's
child.
axe one. Ass.
Child.
It's correct. And it says
me
bisa. And me wa we bisa dia me bisa onnie. Owa inabi
me nyaba.
Ewo nabi e inabi.
Hey.
And it said me wo anod me bisa. Owa ansa na me nyaba.
Me nyaba.
So my grandchild now is mine. Inabi.
Wow.
So the language is difficult to learn, but it is conversational. And when you learn it, it's a big deal. Just only in Kenya and Pemagro and difficult, but it is cool. What's that? Oh, Kenya on Pemagro will make you feel encouraged.
What do you mean? What do you mean they are what?
No, they're more to the extent that you think you are performing, but they are good. They don't. How do I understand? They don't own cool people on Pem.
No, me understand.
Or did you whom I feel?
Say.
What bon cry is okay. Oh, say. Oh, me and Jankum. Kum me cho. Oh, kum. I'm saying no. What's it? Kum. What's it kum? Oh, no. Oh, feeling.
As support
as compared to Ashanti or oh yeah, there no. How to cook also. So they praise the Supremo on you. And let's say, I been only oh, mom, who's all you
yes,
it's nice and sweet. It's from everybody. What was it? Why
have you had something with no. The real canon is every way be a tribe be
I'm a sex therapist. And I'm a psychologist who does this thing. I organize conference every year. And see, research am I and because money pay. Money account for money pay. But more dear me dear, send just a movie and you are honest in lies. So I didn't you cry. You are shy to say this is the guy who cry and you so oh the man that's it. And remember Titi there. So what I'm trying to understand is our culture is dynamic. Yentia say you're solid. We don't fight each other.
We don't fight.
And one of the tribes that you should know that they are holding all the tribes in the world, in Ghana, are the Ghana tribes. I'm telling you. Because of the bomb 1844. Who can you pa? Enti, me yanko. Enya Ashanti and Cranfon Tokwa. Enya no.
Yentro Obaake.
Yentro Obaake no. Na ye fan count. And we see any Akwa airport. Yes, logo. How long we are going to do? Until what happened, I said. And yes, you could sama one. But send Uncle for Jim Crawford, was a total celebrity be bar. You go fre the one okay. It's becoming normal. I say it's only a Katie combo. So at this time when somebody requested Obi Bad and they requested, oh, can we have the same group do the
dance is very beautiful.
But it was beautiful.
Palogo. Yeah, the Palogo is the whole conversation. And I call it dance performing act. Yes, Damba, yes, Doa, yes, Guta, yes, Bobobo, yes, Besa Palogo. Because Usiani na boom. And you're watching that. Me sending but I'm not from the place. So I want to say that this shouldn't bring fights. And the government never spoke in any way or say, and this is how we welcome you. It was and now can't cry.
But he said instead of Akwaaba.
Because that's what we all know.
Yeah.
Because also and cry. Of course.
I totally agree. But I just want to put it in proper context.
Because Akwaaba will be any. So the of course. So and yes, ability will be kasa. Gonna yonko pa ne Ashanti ni na menji bi so be kwa Ashanti ni odi kokko so no do wa no aka say Obaake no aka say ma pa you understand what I'm saying. So maybe menji say this statement should not divide us. It should not divide us. Let's all learn from it, and whatever request the Ghana state is requesting for, the government should let us have a seat. Yemban lose the language. Honestly, they are losing the language. We can't write it anymore. Formally, we write Accra in Sabachonga. The other place, and it makes you God because originally your mother tongue could maybe be now I could throw So media, I think Obaake. Let's take it. Now we just in Krakasa a yet de. Nyama be brave. Yankasam say attend the Debbie. Share your body part.
But me pacho in the topics and we can DSTV. DSTV.
Obaake and catalog.
Obaake. Account any catalog. It's uchusu bakwa na.
For education purposes, so my dear we no being say.
Medas.
Uma me kwan bia no maka ade bakwa wo makoma so. Medas.
Yeah.
Nyamishira.
Empress. I think said this whole conversation about Obaake, Akwaaba no. I didn't know say the government even had said something like that. Yes. I was thinking the Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum sign and the start here. But you see, Empress, the thing say, honestly speaking, the past few weeks me share social media. I didn't know say Ghana for binom tribalistic sir. Na me because me share videos being I said the uncle for cano. It's only right that the Ghanaians will say because the airport is on our land, it would be nice that we have the Obaake there, maybe the Akwaaba. Yes. So maybe we can do Obaake, Akwaaba, no Scrollico, then Wezolo can come, then Akwaaba can come and all. I honestly didn't know how it got so anxious, social media banter and all of that. And I think say it gives room to fester tribal,
Okay, now comments a producer a gamanche on patrioty.
Say, Oba. And to Accra, the heartbeat of the nation, we say, Woke Po Obake. So instead of saying Akwaaba, we are saying Obaake.
Do you understand my English but cannot speak like me? You know the words, you understand movies, YouTube.
And to Accra, the heartbeat of the nation. Obaake.
Ne palace ena woye gamanche ena wachrim or say to say welcome no eye Obaake na say indirect was a turn language no
so obian
can ni mechi
Obaake
Come to get to a place where people are demanding that the Akwaaba is chained to Obaake. Is the Kwame Nkrumah
and the AI na ba pressure
because me tie the papa ne kana I say mako Northern Palace na
thank you
ohimene kasa
kasa
no
so just
ebia akamu ne be kasa Akwaaba ba hade you can't say and I say I honestly don't think this
no
is
say kaminya ya
anka. So I think say the back and forth on this thing is too much because my room for tribal bigotry. What you say? If we want to drive inclusivity as a country, it is only nice that if it comes that the one at airport, Obaake, then when you go to Kumasi airport, you have Akwaaba. If in future there's an airport in Ho and it's Wezolo, and if it's in Tamale and it's the language that they speak, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I feel say maybe how it was presented and how the people were going about it, no, and it doesn't sit well. That how does somebody all of a sudden go and change the signage at Kwame Nkrumah Museum and
somebody no authority onto me.
And I person me chese, but you see how the people that have the authority are saying that they did not sanction it. But the GTA, the Nkrumah Museum.
Yeah, that's what
it's there now. So how did it happen?
And no,
because how does Obi sorry government institutional property na me say edin na ewo ho ne yes sanity makwakwa kwosesa opani bi ansha nti omu oni kofoni ye adwuma na obi ehu an question omu say maybe who asked you to bring this or why are you doing this and stuff like that. It's very strange to me. And for a whole Ghana Tourism Authority to come out and issue a statement saying that they didn't sanction that is actually problematic. A big problem. So that means to say obi abetumi asori akọ government institution bi ana say biaye bia ka say edina eda ho na nye dentime sesa no yentumi question obi ayenchi obi amusan because that's if I'm not using the right way vandalizing government property and ameba because said the war wako say na tuafi wona wo de wo di akwakosi wo
vandalization they mean kasa by replacement.
So
vandalization there's a they
say on what say no
well yet for no modification
well I think say as a country ebe boaye say you be drive inclusivity because say anya ne saa ne so a ebe festa saa commentary no na yen kan for the yen Asante for the yen say there
we are one people.
What's here saying? We have to one people, one love. We have to do things representing as a Ghana, the red, gold, green, and black. No? It's for all of us. And I think says kasa we ni ade no edin chichemu ni mpai mu ene be ebe mu as Ghana. And one of the things that Ghana always we are proud of and crofo ekafa is that Ghana is a peaceful place. Ghana is this. There was this research that was released recently and Ghana was ranked 3rd or 2nd.
Global Peace Index.
Yes. And you know, if we
drop it.
If we are going to give room for such conversations a day and media temone so I think the best thing to do is to drive inclusivity as a country. Obaake, Akwaaba, Wezolo, all is welcome.
With that.
Mami, uni bibi. Yesu can be or John 10:30. Say quotation ya name the power say I am my father. I and my father. Yeah, I father. What's it? Many major. No, kasa. Many major. Eye baako. Me das many major eye baako ntino. Said Ghana
ye baako ebi sebe ye hwe ye papa ye nana gamanche na sama okan ye ya eye request ya na se ade a o eye wo betumi aboa me request thank you
request
me da se etino boni bi enim boni bia enim papa no ye obi a odo akanfo me ne na hia 101 even me ne ne hia kora enche kora me ne na hia 101 a wo hia no pa said what ye o hwa o de o be me nti wo be hu me ne ne picture kora wa ha so odo akanfo pa ena said ye wo kan ye no one ye nana wote kokko so kora so ye baako it is said ye social media fo ni bi afa ade no say bia eye tribalism ene ade a won de ye no yen stop eho no na yemfa anidie nso emma ye nana gamanche na ebeboa because de bia me kase me ya chimni osofu kum chacha esan ya asantini ba okọ ya chimemu ne ya kan memu ne ade a ya na ye nana no me wo ho no hyemra anase anidie a edu ba bia ya ye de ma won eho no ya ye won kana ha sa anidie no ya na ye nana no me won kana ha ya na won de no ya na ye pese ye teso na ye bu won de no so kora na ade ye hwe afashe ba ko a ya na ye se edu a asolefo mo instrument
bad nice
thank you
aduma
me da se saade no se edu a wo hwe enkran ha asolefo bebrebu so emedu ba bi a wokọ a na ba bi aye ntokwa na ba bi aye se na ba bi aye se but wokọ yen ye ho no mo a na ahemfo animonyamfo no hyemra bi sa enne bibi esi yenye se ya ye di obuo edi se emra no so edi obuo
kumi jo me ko ye bi wo JK if it is 6 o'clock I see a point here Arnold 5:56 e dum nyum ye yi canopy 6 o'clock your point here JK kuma say baby I was shocked sen kan wo be 6 o'clock I feel be check bomb e je lu na garo
yes
6 o'clock ohini na ma die 1 week o ma wa you to me ye
ba o hwe akra o hwe enkran no ma ye hye semra na tam bia churches no
man's land
eni ye nua no mon kranfo ni bi enya se problem emma ntokwa ne mujasam ene ade enti no ye nyina ye nipa baako asantini etumi wale ya igbeni no akọ wale fantini no akọ wale novna we wale it wo sha empapa mu bie no wono mo a ewo yentam enti ma ye meye sai Akwaaba ne kasa ne de ona betumi aboa me Obaake
good
Noza say Obaake eso bo me kakra
omega se bi so bo wura
so we really Obaake
enye Noza bacho Obaake
yo enkoni bi wo ho a oba and that's a word bi wo ho no ma oba eso bo
enkrade ne
I listened to Kwame Dazi. No, there was somebody on the Kwame Dazi program who said he's an Enkra historian. From the yeah, from Ghana. This is Obaake. That's a Kobe of Kumasi. A friend of passing. Wow, passing. A dinner whom I benassi. And are corrupting here, pass it. Class you. What can one more here?
if you want more
Yes, as a Noza, as part of pronunciation. It's a bonum to be our pass. And then
the Americans say my we emetete my we metete Ghana for ye ntamani ade ba ko ne say ye tu kwan anaso ko eburuchila wuhia Ghana ni bia ubisa na me Ghana ni me ye Ghana ni eno ne da ya no ansa na ebia obeka se me ya kan ni me ya chimni me ye fanti ni me ye we na da no obi nso de ne comment kora ba say ne Kumasi Sports Stadium no your friends saying Babaya na eno no sabio on say no footballer no obokotoko anamwa ene ye di ni dim eto eso eti wuntumi mfa eno no enye ye kan say susudua enka se wono ni din no akoto ho eti no wodi eno ye susudua dabi eti ahofe ye nyina ye nipa baako oman baako odo baako ahofe baako enije baako yemfa saa na yemfa nante Akwaaba ne boho na Obaake no nso no aboho na ye baako John 10:30 I am my father
one Ziga.
Yes, Empress. Mama nye correction bi wa say. Say aban person onemu edifice bia on. Oko area hona in consultation with the traditional council. So the bichi. De bia ono na susisi e pese do to osmesi. Na traditional council na tenase. No oma approve. De be kan wa say. Sa na ye no. Etuye baba yarase a it was proposed and omujitu mo. And they say be a buying and the core so the question no yanisa. We shall prepare the second international airport to Kumasi. They wanted to name it after Utunfo. And you told the government that no. More fun to prepare the second, prepare the first because of what another residents. And when you bubu the airport, but still residents that's so home there in museum. You get me? Eti yes I don't. My member Gamanchabaso. Wapeja akunyane pa se akanika se wapeja akunyana cheze wa left akunyano. Honestly speaking, me started say me follow Gafo history. Nipa na me nimu ye ni taki teria for ni amugi eba ye ini na no. I have followed them. But I'm not saying that oba ani bibia. But wo hwe gamanche wesi a na hokeka any bibia opese already in national issues. So on the beach, the development, and it will ma aban ye bibia kra efa area to be to safre no or catison or commission no man sa no man wayade na yen hwa de wisi hwe anka we na kenye issue enye issue ba kokra ma me twa de kwenti ayi issue ade kwenti ayi issue ni say Ghana your constitution ayade ye adwuma so na Ghana your constitution okay, Article 11 and Clause 3. We say our customary laws are part of our laws. Your customary law, a kayemra. So, na mamen kai kakrebi enfantro. We say your customary law is part of our laws. And we say for the purpose of this article, customary law means the rules of law which by custom are applicable to a particular communities in Ghana. So, just say your customary law, you betimi a shamra, awo, befa se bia jurisdiction. So, we betimi a shamra or jurisdiction. The customary no, why na customary no? Why the timi no? The leader of the community and the share customary law. The leader, who is the leader? The traditional ruler. The American watchers or na or no. And the betimi a share samra. Now listen, say me, Gamanche the land in you. Tetenu ani yejeje o land no. Na ye Land Acquisition Act ni nyamai. Sa bite me ka say e bia ha se ye pese ye de road. Enti e buda we si for by force nyama compensation ni nyamai. E na sa time no ni constitution bi e kire yen say Ghana lands no aban we mi say. They make an watch say. So they offer the land to the government for free of charge. And to no community obetimi ahyemra enuti na akọ wanchi a wanchi for paramount chief no say on pese ye beye yi o ho a obi a ufiri wanchi bobon sama na bru 200 Ghana cedis. It's a law there. Was ye na wotwe da me pese na wotwe da no go beyond 10 a.m. ayene mra a wahyehye aye adwuma kotokɔhene was say ye na Asante hema yi ebo 6 o'clock me pese me hu ebebo 6 o'clock ebehu obi awa abonten ebo 4 a.m. 3 a.m. me kroma yedin even Ashantis outside the country ebi ko G ezet ko fie ko die e de be kan wa chase eye ne law no untimi mfa wo de no mfa nko obi de so enuti na gamanche timi kase enne de ye pese ye prapra krom etimo obi a mia store untimi nko hye obi se manu mia store but a constitution man kwan say land ni ye me community etimetimi ahyemra so se gamanche kase me land we ye media enuti no me pese me yusu Obaake Obaake and the dear and can say, I'm telling you about fact. And say, or preserve our culture. They said you'll be a yen dear. So the bitch, anything I may say, what peja conyano. So the bitch, or preserve culture and can say, Bibia. Name mom, we should do na here. So how politely the gamanche, no OCC canofa. Or come here na Diana Barbon in a bed conversation. Nipa one conversation. The regional minister Ledoku. When they created this confusion, and they are company now they created that confusion. Because if you had watched that video, I need to SCC FA somebody say one can by force say mutimtina monkoye Jamaican watch I say we educate ama yate normal say. But a radio station called the woman. The way okasa ya no ai ne ya wakra yetimi for on sa kasa no and then a man conform the meaning to it because we should not forget say we are into current affairs. The people of God has a bad precedent of changing names because you can't Accra Sports Stadium at Wahinijanda amo akwa pepesi empe because that time now who's that make catch say see a be name na the president and the community no etnasi the traditional rulers etnasi not Oma Jojo. So according to them they sat down with Kofo and they asked me to name the edifice after me certainly Laibia me say obon homodi pound galand no sabe way and Kofo bypass the koto ye friend say Onijan so they didn't like it. May I interview New Otoga Zaseche. May I interview that Anam Ghana Broadcasting Corporation on one catch said this is what they discussed. So the bitching. So that precedent is there. When President Kofo free the office, no one see the office, and Gayut, young man uncle the chrome that's sir, our mentality and Kofo tribu dada. So the new truth is out to clear that mess. So if you get a certain regional minister, not something previous, a youthful exuberance, no one share. The need to carry no bad one take precope bekasa and then the sparky sa traba your friend said discussion in the country. And then the coffers adam she created that problem. The regional minister. Because what they are show video ni bi. If your friend said need to nana true can. Why is he educating us? And he has the right. Etimi bawo memento ga phone na. Ghana a little over 30 million. They are not even up to 700 million, 700,000 in Ghana population. They represent just a 7 point something in Ghana population. We show 2021 population census by the Ghana Statistical Service. So who will sit down for you to, shatter them? Meme kwasa mempene. Because you be we mi kroma dem mempene. Eti sa na obi aso mpene. And one pene one fa kakabensem was say this is what I want us to do. I don't want my culture to be dissolved. As simple like ABCD. So, but and a regional minister be creating that confusion. I hope say regional minister na be kasa and can be do sa level we are do. Na ya ka bibi fa tribalism. Sa same we say may check camera na men catch the national security. President Mahama on the chairman of the National Security Council and the national security in this country. They say, when we show me say tribal commentary be about this country. Why you are not careful? And then I may hear maybe programs to say, one day monkey will go to market, we didn't come back. Also, work at the Global Peace Index 2020-2021. Na Ghana, you're ranking second in Africa after Tunisia. And world year 38. So 2024, because of demonstrations now nearby, and you're back 55th our world. And you see that's what that second. But just a day before yesterday, the global your friend say peace index for no SR the abase you're free 55 look 61st in the world. And you're free the second position in Africa, about 5th. And almost site the crew would be dropping. Idea me a drop in be one violence demonstration. There were a lot of unnecessary violent demonstration in the country. Baby a hospital. You could be pankwane that's kind of unnecessary slogans. You did 18 you trying to say demonstrations. And no maka ethnic clashes. Me person me time meeting. Me person me come. But I'm particular about it. Was the ethnic obia pe obi timi akwa read. Was the ethnic clashes. Ethnic clashes. And no nama Ghana drop it. What are we seeing today? How come that we sit down for people to denigrate Nkofobia culture, Nkofobia history? Sabi prediasa, men kabibia na na doma na omo na nkasa. Me kwa dia ba kope. Ya hwe ya one day monkey will go to market wouldn't come back. Na na doma na omo na nkasa because untimi ka we jagare base for o dagomba. Otupi say sabi prediasa ka bo mu say as udebesi. You cannot show this golden stool. It's not many paper. Eka would be
and yeah, no,
ethnic clashes.
And I may say, and foul, Mr.
Eti, can I say? Sa tribalism kakra na social media. Eti check down the muno. So for penny kind, and simple. First by me and Sadiano. And then you free him a buy. Somebody sparked it. It needs to be stopped by the national security, a borders and security of this country. And yes, sir, the metia maintain Minas and Tiberian Kahat and Anonymity. More land do I.
Okay.
Jamaica, what I say, more land do Kumasi. I mean, Miss Land do I.
Accra.
Jamaica, what I say, and cry for one at Yama. Omana offer Omo land. Jamaica, what I say, Omana Nanamu free. In Nigeria, say, oh, now from by combat do or more, or much a chill crew, and I have family na ya baha. No fenno, or much ye, Sana Kukumasia, Yawo Mozizogo, Aloga Janshi, Aloga, Yawo, and Zemaland, Yawo, Bebia Phobio. Oh, Nefeno, live in a harmony. Not today, will be passing comment bina a generated son or manomano. Na a creative confusion. Is it? Oko kazi siya ene jaka. Oko jaka. Bayanka. Better na dine jai. Yeti ana beye one day beye ya pe usu anu anenso. It's okay.
What can you papa so why you born la? O 2 4 hours it's okay.
Mebo lucho da baso. So chono wachen pa. Nice one.
Thank you.
Anything person starting because of the knowledge now one with this topic. No?
Thank you.
Na minimum there. Also, I'm happy to say discussion because we here we have important matters to discuss and all that stuff. But we're so here because and I believe that in kind of legitimate claim to the Omo Kanina. Because o land na untumi impose any cultural imposition biana they are in trouble. Na Ghana culture na kasa efe. Yes, I can't culture no popular arguably, but we share Ghana culture na we share white and leave some go komu, you know, and all that stuff. It's beautiful. Kasa no so ede. Na any problem if they are making claims to one of you, you might be a project your market, some culture and your way of life. There's nothing wrong with that, especially when omo land so ena yawo. It's not far fetched. Problem no approaching. And I like what the likes of Abladi TV, Choco TV, you know, young folks know, omode energy be share nyama we no. It's nice. So if they have done this, our energy, our groupings, they are shame see. So if they've done it 10 years ago, 15 years ago, in terms of projecting the Ghana culture. It's young folks now pushes our agenda. It's nice. They should have done this a long time ago. However, mindful of approach now.
Mindful of
and Lutrot Koho. You see, I did when it started with the Nkrumah Mausoleum issue. And how come say yaye signage no yaye Akwaaba na yaye Wezo, and then we leave it just like that. Empress, I think say disrespectful to the Ghana people. Okay. Because you see, including the Ghana for no crime, say Akwaaba no internationally recognized. They don't have a problem with that. Everybody knows. You can't even argue it out. The Akwaaba is sold. I don't think say there will be an uproar. But why Akwaaba? What's not the ways of become?
Now we jai the land now at the end was for me it is disrespectful. Do you think so? Omoye said there be a Kasabeba.
I don't think so because it was there until somebody this one of the bloody TV or the chocolate one of these guys no in and the better or be highlighted. Sakedi akoya Akwaaba kan come yes so they be in April. But to add Wezo and they leave Obaake. Why? It's an affront to the people now. I didn't say it means say you are recognized apart from you recognizing the Akwaaba in your moon now accept say international recognized. What the Wezo so abekam and then leaving the Obaake. What are you trying to tell them?
And I just say be a say be an strategy. Obama awareness and everybody.
Come on. I mean, whoever thought about that made a big blunder. Really insulting them in their face. Say yes, even the Akwaaba no kana magia to no, the sand will be there above account and then leave yours.
Like you want to compensate and
send there or and they see how
you understand?
It's
now,
disrespectful.
They are problematic. A Lutrot Koho. The way a manner what's Sunday and what memorial park on. And you see, yet it's what he has not been addressed properly. Initially, where the call say, oh my son, this is AI editing.
That's and then people say AI.
People actually went there to Honda minister,
not the airport, you know.
No, the memorial park. That's where the whole thing started from. It's time where Nico also we assistant son, and the minister no issue a communique say, or more endorse will be and as a more validity and as a more authorized will be as a or and then it came out say indeed they've changed it. How was it changed?
GTA say they don't know. They've not sanctioned.
Now GTA all my baby on.
So a cool and that is dangerous. Because how say edifice na wo no obi to me bo we need approval one go through any approval process. Now say take it time as originally feel my sister no without any like no
and nobody saw him to question it or
that is so wrong. You mean what it means to say to see if that matter is not properly addressed. Say GTA for 9 year investigation say obi na go authority or mass approval now a recipe for disaster. No, seriously. Because what it means is any youth group or any person here can go into any edifice and change whatever they want to change.
And statues around the country and all of that.
So Naka was saying go through process.
It has to go through. That's why the approach.
So I'm just careful. Agency like they have people
but the agencies
under the ministry. And initially when the word came out, said minister no was quick. GTA boss no was quick to issue a statement. Say yes, we've not authorized any change. Yes. Then all of a sudden you will say so how was it changed?
Still no. And then a GTA for 9 years.
That's what I'm saying. They've not issued any statement to say investigation to figure out how it was.
Today so who be ana.
That's what the problem is.
So change to the three.
No, now it's Obaake.
Obaake. That's what you're talking about. Okay.
Now I feel say okay, whatever I say, come communicate each other. And
the problem is, so if we say you into into person, you go for a discussion.
Yes.
Make your case. present facts and figures. Say, me per se, then GTA, no, a custodians of idea, they go to the right process and sanction it.
Okay.
To prepare people's minds.
Yes. So, review. Yati omo kasa yati your omo complain na say eto asum it ye be review na yakosano it's going through a process but you have to have some people just go there and change it without
You're sorry.
No. And so now you nya any release there to say your investigations and we say no that is dangerous.
What has she done?
Now when we go to the airport there no so we end the trickle down to airport because some of you say we there and then let's go to the next which is the airport. But some mistake come and say airport it wasn't sanctioned by Ghana Airports Company or the Ministry of Transport. Oba Airport there are a lot of advertising spots be around. One of the revenue generating points for Ghana Airports Company. It's Uber now even trolley no crown they sell that trolley they sell. No MTN I thought trolleys in to advertise. That sports no MTN at all. What MTN want to do with it MTN problem. And over the years, MTN said Akwaaba And Obaake. So, what problem with data? You go to the MTN's office as a delegation and plead your case, which is a legitimate case. But you go there and you talk to them and say, listen, you're way near Akwaaba And Obaake. It so be and so the back dialogue. Very simple. It has nothing to do with the airport company. Airport company has not sanctioned you say Akwaaba And Obaake go. MTN and on Wakasa on the sport.
The sport. Tiaka.
Big money.
Kakraka.
Now we say na no so.
Big money.
Because you know seriously because space no.
And a baby one so dear.
And a one will be a chapter
everywhere you
they can even use German. They can even use German. You don't
No.
MTN.
But they cast something.
Or they cast something.
But no matter what, it's within a certain scope.
Yeah.
Because all of us where we work, you can come and adopt a word.
Yeah.
There are things that no matter who you think you are,
will
can even colors. We have a color in our place, the hospital color.
Yeah.
So you have to stay within our colors. And definitely, you know, it's possible. MTN met me. Everyone say,
Now, English we say be so flyers for back. I like the energy.
Keep up.
The way I relax, I like the energy.
But at least all the effort I see, like my dream say no, someone can come one. The kitchen never before my say. And so for them to actually group themselves and say, let's go and do the a yet correct now a bit solidifying on Marcus. Why would you fight? Yeah, it's exactly a very problematic if they don't go through the right process. That's my only problem.
Okay.
Because dancing troupe in Kenya, you need to go and seek permission.
And free.
No, and you're free.
You pay.
No, you have to pay.
No,
you have to pay
$300.
Yes, you have to pay.
$350. Yeah.
And so who paid the money for them to go and be dancing?
Go through the
But
process.
my question is that is it also and yet every day and ebia omo grow no 24 and every day no more airport hall. So sometimes it's special occasion and now obi bad and they do. So this one that they did the guard dance, which I think is beautiful.
Go through because
Let me ask my question. My question now is that yes, maybe they've gone through, they've paid, but how sustainable is it? Are they going to pay $300 every day?
Yeah, would say someone can't just obey continuously. If there's a particular day, no critic awareness. And no more and no more chum flyers. I mean, I like the effort. I mean, they didn't sleep. They said, listen, let's also put in action, and they paid. And want to do what they are doing. And then come. But some tribal way near Kosonede, I think say push your agenda, but don't malign and denigrate
other cultures.
I love it. What the guys are doing, they have every legitimate right. They may it is almost right. They should fight for Italian. Me say me what John Tell Memorial School. Me 5. How I got 5? I don't. I mean, yeah, me
5/10.
No, I got 5.
Wow.
Yeah. Ojeku. Then I minimum say send me money in your soil. Ojeku. Ojeku chonlo. No. Me 5.
All only a chore one year.
Australia.
5.
Never oche abatoni. That statement there, Cholo Nicho on yes and when it's like the teacher they say, Cholo Nicho on yes and
I was say a pamono.
And the teacher they say, ni oche.
It's good. I mean, yes, the approach now is so that
You better.
DSTV